Hello and welcome to the election special edition of Hard Talk. I'm particularly pleased to be joined by Sia, so welcome to the programme.
Hello.
It's been a long 5-week campaign, but finally the election is over. Sia, Tony Abbott promised a campaign that was focused on policies, not personalities, and Kevin Rudd said he was going to run a positive campaign. How would you rate their performances? We're especially pleased today because we're going to be joined later by the Prime Minister. Now obviously he's very busy with meetings and preparing for government, but our cameras have been following him and he's going to join us in our mobile studio later. Now let's catch up, see what he's up to. Okay, appears to be doing a bit of surfing. Well, hopefully we'll be talking to him later. Sia, you're best known for your campaign work to have the age of voting drop from 18 years to 18 months. You've put a lot of work in this year. You have received some support from the Labour Party. Anthony Albanese, Albo, is quoted as saying, "We don't care how old they are as long as they vote for us," but have yet to persuade the coalition. Do you think one day the voting age will be dropped?
Yeah.
One thing that has been interesting about the election this year is the role of the minor parties. See, I was wondering if I could get your comment on that and a couple of the key players. Firstly, thinking up in Queensland, Bob Katter. Anything to say?
Big hat.
Also, flamboyant businessman Clive Palmer fielded candidates across the whole country. Sia, to what do you attribute his success?
Money. Money.
Sia, you're well respected by all sides of politics and you've known Tony Abbott all your life. I understand you have a nickname for him. What do you call him?
Bye-bye.
I can see that the Prime Minister is now ready in our studio. Prime Minister, I know you are busy, so thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Now, Prime Minister, you were expected to win the election, but even at your acceptance speech you did look a little surprised. Can you believe that you're really Prime Minister?
I think all of us often wake up every morning and think, wow.
Prime Minister, you have not supported dropping the voting age to 18 months. Sia would argue that toddlers have political views. Have your views changed since you're 18 months old?
Like everyone who's had a long time in public life in particular, I've changed and I'd like to think that I've grown.
Sia, you were negotiating with the coalition for some time about dropping the voting age, but at the last minute they turned down your proposal. How did you react when you heard the news that your turn to vote would not come?
My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn.
Prime Minister, I put it to you. You made Sia cry.
Well, I respectfully disagree with any statements to that effect.
You know Sia and you know she's a fighter. She will not give up until the voting age is dropped. Are you prepared to take on a toddler?
Look, we've had quite a few discussions about this, obviously, and I'm pleased to say that they've been good-humoured and respectful. She vigorously disagrees with me, and she hopes that at some future point in time, the coalition party room might take a different position.
Sia, next month you're off to the APEC summit in Bali. Thinking further ahead, what else is on your calendar?
Birthday party.
Ah, of course, your birthday.
Yeah.
It's always a big event. What things can we expect to see?
Balloons.
Anything else?
Birthday cake.
Ah, of course, the birthday cake. Always an interesting topic. And in fact, Vladimir Putin was asked his views on this at the recent G20 summit.
Да. Поэтому кардинально-то мы сможем сказать о том, что мы готовы к любым изменениям внутренней конъюнктуры, только в том случае, если кардинально изменим вот это внутреннее состояние нашей экономики и ее диверсифицируем. Но сегодня у нас есть и некоторые плюсы, и некоторые минусы по сравнению с концом 2008 года. Минусы в чем заключаются? Конечно, мы немножко, я говорю совершенно откровенно, мы немножко за время кризиса подожгли наши ресурсы и фонды резервные.
Now, your birthday cake is obviously a very important thing. Who's going to be making your birthday cake this year?
Baby.
Prime Minister, I don't know what your baking skills are like, but are you ready to make Sia's birthday cake?
This is the supreme challenge of my life, and I am so conscious of the responsibilities that I carry.
Prime Minister, I know you are busy, so thank you for joining us.
Bye 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 bye.
We hope you can join us next week when I'll be joined by the British Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister, David Cameron and... Nick...
Clegg.
Oh yes, Nick Clegg, of course. It should be a good programme. Thank you for joining us. We hope you can join us again next week. Until then, goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, Sia. Thank you.